I find myself often asking, how do I tell if I'm an adult? I've met older people that are immature and act like they're still in high school, so what does it take to be an adult? The best I could come up with is not dying before you turn 18. So I have a hard time identifying as an adult, especially since I still feel like a kid. That being said, I want to talk with other, quote, adults and learn from them. After all, the quickest and typically the most painless way to learn is through others. Somehow, we're adults. And we are going. So what's up, Ty? Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother.
About damn time it happened.
Sorry. It took me so long to get in here. I'm a busy man these days.
You are, man.
So it seems.
Yeah, we had
for the time being.
We had to get you here in the evening time. Well, I guess it's nighttime if you count that. But I mean, you're always busy, man. You're in school still, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
How much longer you got on that?
I'm set to graduate in December, man. I'll have my bachelor's in finance.
Yeah. What's the goal? What are you trying to do? Not sure yet.
I think I want to do something along the lines of either purchasing or auditing.
Yeah.
I don't really know yet.
What made you decide to go to school for finance?
Well, so I've never been a big school guy, but when I was in high school, I was always more apt to like my math classes and stuff, and it just kind of came naturally to me. So, and at the time I decided to go back to school, I was working night shift, and there was just no side of me getting off, and I don't know, I just wanted to get off night shift, and just being in school got me off night shift. So,
but when you were in high school, it was just the math that made you think you wanted to go into finance. You were just good at math. No.
When I was in high school, college wasn't even a thought to me. And it's crazy because I graduated with a 3.7. I graduated with highest honors actually in high school. But I applied for the only college I applied for was a community college. And I just went there for a couple semesters, and I was pretty much like, fuck this, and just went on about my thing. But, kind of an immature thing to do. But then I feel like when you're a part of a group of friends and you start seeing your friends go to school and get degrees and start succeeding in life and stuff, that kind of, or in my opinion, it should at least push you to try to do the same thing.
For sure. So
when my friends started graduating and stuff and started going back to school and stuff,
getting like legit jobs.
Yeah. And not to say I don't have a legit job, but
right. Well, no,
you're always,
you were working night shift.
You should always be trying to improve in some way, shape, or form, in my opinion.
Right.
Is where it all gets back to.
I agree. So you get out of high school, you don't go straight into college, you go straight to working, and then
I do go straight into college out of high school actually.
But it's because you just
I just did a couple semesters, and I was just at that point in my life, like everything was kind of like a joke to me almost, and I don't want to say a bad spot because I wasn't really doing anything bad, just no ambition.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
See, I had like an opposite problem. I had like a lot of ambition, but like no idea what for. You know what I mean?
Didn't know what direction you wanted to put yourself in.
Right. I think that's probably what part of the podcast started from is like, so I went to, same thing, right after high school, I went to college, and I went to just community college. And then I hated community college. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. Like it felt like I was like,
sucks, bro.
I'm paying for high school again. You know what I mean? Just like harder high school. And it wasn't even that much harder. It was like, you go to school less, which was cool. And so I was working more, but like, I didn't feel like it was worthy of anything. And then, I was dating at that time too and getting in a serious relationship. And I was like, all right, like I want to go like make full-time money and see what's out there. Cause I'm like, once I got my associate's degree, which is just your first 2 years, which is basically just like high school.
I've got an associate's right now.
But when I got done with that, I was like, well, I don't know what I want to do, what I want my focus to be. You know what I mean? So when I did that, I was like, I don't want to go spend, because once you get out of community college and go to like a 4-year college, like the cost of tuition goes up a lot. And I was like, I need to make sure that when I go there, that what I'm doing, like I'm for sure about, because too many people like go to college and they're like, okay, I want to do finance. And then like, I know a lot of people, how old are you?
27, bro.
Yeah, so I'm sure you've met some people that went to college for something, got done with it, had a degree in whatever, and then completely pursued a different thing that has nothing to do with their degree. And it was like, what was the point of even spending all that money on it?
I got some close friends. One that went to school for a bachelor's degree in criminology, bro. His job has nothing to do with criminology right now. He's doing well for himself,
right?
But he's just not using his degree,
right? And see, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't. And that's the thing, man. That's the problem with with how high school and stuff is set up. In my opinion, is that like you don't get any kind of like sense of direction. You know what I mean? They're trying to get factory workers, is what it feels like. Push in, push out. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, that's apparently someone told me, and this, I'm probably spreading misinformation, but I don't give a shit. My podcast. Yeah. That someone told me
the rules now.
Exactly. No one's telling me what to do. But no, it's apparently something to do with like the bell schedule at school is because I guess in production like facilities or whatever, manufacturing facilities, apparently like a lot of them use bell, or back in the day when they implemented it, they used like a bell schedule for like breaks
for
and
like
shit.
Lunch and breaks and shit, time to go home, shift change.
Yep. Yeah,
dude,
that's what I heard.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
That makes sense though.
I mean, but like think about how much shit you learned in high school that has no like real world use. Like
that I don't use at all.
Pretty much it's been since like 8th grade on. I mean, there might have been a couple of classes sprinkled in that had some kind of use, but like the fact that you learn a foreign language in high school or like in college, when it's they statistically show the older you get, the less likely you are to retain a language. It's like, why aren't you guys making like foreign language mandatory in younger kids then? I don't get that.
Dude, it's crazy too that you mentioned that. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school and I know like
nothing.
Barely the basics.
Same.
Like I might be able to count to 10 right now in Spanish. Maybe, yeah. That's a stretch.
Yeah. Dude, that's one thing I wish I knew how to speak Spanish. Because I can give you a leg up too in society as far as like, you know, like most jobs,
getting
like bilingual jobs.
That shit on a resume, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, man, I always kind of wanted to learn like German or some shit, just to stick out from the crowd. I mean, I know that's probably not as useful as Spanish, but
apparently that's yours. But I have a buddy that speaks German. I don't know how fluent it is or not because I don't have anybody that's able to, come through and tell me if he's right or if he's wrong.
He's just bullshitting you.
Yeah, pretty well. Maybe. I mean, I don't know no better. So, if it works, it works. But I don't know, man. So what's your idea? How much longer do you have left in college?
It's probably towards the end of this year.
Okay.
Fall of this year, I'm supposed to graduate with my BA.
Okay, cool. Congratulations, man. You excited?
Kind of. I feel like right now it's January, so I still got quite a bit of time to go. So I'm not really focused on that right now. Like I think maybe like a couple months before I graduate, I'll start getting excited.
Yeah.
Yes, I will be excited, bro. Like I literally, like a 4-year degree, bro. It feels like I've been in school for like 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're 27, so how long has it been? I mean, have you been doing school part-time?
No, I do school full-time and work full-time.
Jesus, man.
And do all the shit and all the other shit.
You just came from the gym and you got time for a podcast. You're killing it, man.
But see, man, my take on that is staying like busy like that, dude. I literally stay so fucking busy.
Yeah.
Like I cannot tell you the last time I just sat around the house and took time to chill.
Right. Do you miss that?
Yes and no. I feel like staying busy and constantly being busy doing something like helps keep you focused. Helps keep you sharp. Keep your mind off things and stuff.
You get tired too.
It helps with anxiety. Yeah.
You got any problems sleeping?
It's funny you mentioned that. That's another reason why I wanted to get off night shift was because I was having issues sleeping. And
probably never had issues sleeping before, huh?
Never, bro. I'd go to sleep at like 9 p.m. Now I go to sleep at like 11:30 still to this day. And I mean, I get like 6 hours a night.
Yeah. That's pretty decent. Sometimes I get I try to aim for like freaking 9, but doing everything I do.
9's a lot, bro.
I know, bro. You telling me it ends up being somewhere between 6 and 8. I can't tell
you last time I got 9 hours of sleep.
Bro, especially with like you watch UFC fights too, right?
Yeah.
Especially on UFC fights, because we're on the East Coast and freaking.
Oh, you staying up past your bedtime, boy.
By a lot. Them freaking 2:00 nights hit hard, man. Because, we'll go somewhere and watch a fight and hang out with some friends. And then, main event starts at 10. And next thing you know, it's 2 in the morning. It sucks to be on the East Coast. Even, bro, I've noticed that, like, even when they have fights, like, if the event happens on the East Coast, they still start the main event at 10.
Yeah, well, you got to think, too. The UFC organization is based out of out west, so that kind of makes sense.
And they're 3 hours behind us. So when it's 10 here, it's 7 there.
That's I mean, like even with football games don't start over here till 8:30 at night, whether it be on a Sunday night or a Monday night or something like that. So I'm up until fucking midnight on a Monday night watching a Monday night football game.
Yeah, you're big into football, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happening in football, I guess, right now. I don't know much about football. I don't follow football at all.
Football's about over, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. You got the college football's been over for about a month. And then you got the conference championship games, NFC, AFC. It's LA Rams against 49ers, NFC, and Bengals against the Chiefs, AFC. Winner of that goes to the Super Bowl Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah, and the Bucks are out of that, right? Yeah.
Bucks lost on a last-second field goal the other week. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah? Why'd you think it's hilarious?
I'm not a Bucks fan, bro.
Oh, you're not?
Ravens fan.
Oh, yeah? Why is that? Are you from Florida?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay.
Born and raised.
Yeah, same.
I am a Ravens fan because back when John Gruden was the coach of the Bucks and they won their first Super Bowl, something about John Gruden just rubbed my dad the wrong way for whatever reason. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. And my dad went to high school with Ray Lewis, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So, because you're in Lakeland, mm-hmm. and Ray Lewis is from Lakeland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathleen.
Wow, that's awesome.
So he just started rooting for the Ravens, and I just kind of picked up from there.
Yeah. Was he friends with Ray Lewis by chance, or did he know him?
He knew him. Yeah.
Probably one of those things.
Not like big time friends, because I think my dad was a senior and Ray Lewis was a freshman. I think it's not. I think it's not more of a personal friendship type thing, but
it's just
hey, that guy grew up where I grew up at.
Yeah. Yeah. So you root for his team because he only played on the Ravens, right?
That's it, bro.
Heck yeah.
So we started the franchise in '96, and I believe
the Ravens only been around since '96.
Well, they were the. It's weird. They bounced around. So they were like the Baltimore Colts back in the 60s. And then they moved to Indianapolis because it was a bigger market, I guess. Baltimore wasn't quite ready for a football team yet. And they moved back. Or that's when they moved to Indy and started the Colts franchise, which is still going on, obviously.
Right. Indianapolis Colts, yeah.
So then they up and decided they added 2 franchises. I forget who the other franchise was. It might be the Tennessee Titans or something like that.
Yeah.
But they added 2 franchises, and the Ravens were one of them in '96.
Did you grow up watching football, or did you play football growing up?
Yeah, I played football till like the 8th grade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you've always liked it? Because I played... So, back in the day, I was really into baseball. Mm-hmm. And so, I played, Little League Baseball. And, man, I was freaking watching the Rays play every time they were playing.
See,
if
man,
they weren't playing, I was watching Boston.
I played baseball as a kid, too, man. But that's just something that could never grasp my attention watching it.
It's
one of those things.
A lot slower.
It's one of those things that's weird because I like going to a baseball game opposed to watching it on TV. But I like watching a football game on TV as opposed to going to a football game.
Oh, you don't like going to a football game?
I do. I'll go.
Right, it's not the same.
Yes, you can see it better, man. You got a fridge full of beer sitting right there across from you.
You're not sitting in the stands.
AC.
Because, football games you're going to right now, most of the time it's high school, so you're sitting on bleachers, some hard-ass bleachers, or you're going to, freaking local colleges kind of thing, and there's not really any good local colleges.
Well, the Gators stadium's all bleachers.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, bro.
That's uncomfortable.
Most of it.
That's uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And don't
you go to the Gators games a lot?
Yeah, that's where my little brother goes to school.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there's a restaurant there that's really good. It's like a breakfast place. What's was it called, like the Flying Biscuit or something like that?
Yep.
Bro, that place is bussin'.
Yep.
That place is so good. We went there on our way back from hunting once. We waited for an hour, and it was so worth it.
Man, this place has got to be good.
Dude, so worth it. I'd go back again, and I'd wait 2 hours.
You're like, man, this place has got to be good if there's that long of a wait.
Yeah, we decided that. Well, my buddy had been there, and he had said, normally when we go hunting, we would hunt. So like we leave like Friday night.
Deer hunting, obviously, right?
Well, pig hunting. Any kind of hunting. We have like a hunting lease up in North Florida, and so we'd get off. I mean, it's like 3.5, 4 hour. It's pretty much like a 4 hour drive. So we'd get off work, 4:45, 5-ish. So I get home at like 5:30, right? I'd get home, pack all our shit, be out of here by like 6, 7, typically more towards 7. Get there at like 11. So it's late at night. We crash, wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, get dressed, and then we go into the woods. So we'd hunt Saturday morning, Saturday night, middle of the day. There's not really anything doing, so we do any work that needs to be done to keep up with the place. And then typically we would hunt Sunday mornings too, and then we would do some more work after that, and then head home. But we would get home like 5 or 6 o'clock at night on a Sunday, and then go back to work Monday. So what we decided to do is stop doing that morning hunt, and then just wake up at like 7. Because dude, by the time you get home Sunday night, if you do a morning hunt, like you're freaking dog tired, especially if you kill something Saturday night. You stay up till 11 o'clock midnight on a Saturday night. I mean, have you ever been hunting before?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I was actually getting ready to say, well, my dad actually is the manager of the lease, but I was on a lease I guess I'm technically still on the lease, but I haven't been in 2 seasons, in Southeast Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 6-hour drive. So literally what you were saying, like I've had those weekends many a time.
Friggin', you get home Sunday night dog tired.
And I love hunting too, dude, but it's just I just hadn't had the time these past couple of years. I've been busy doing other shit.
Yeah, full-time school and full-time working.
A bunch of my friends getting married and stuff, dude.
Yeah.
A bunch of my friends having kids, bro. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. I know. You feel like that's one of the things that's weird about like growing up is like kids, your friends start having kids, and then your like friends are getting married and stuff, and I'm like, man, I feel like I could go back to high school tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But I'm comfortable with it, man. It's just not everybody goes through everything in life at the same time, and
yeah,
I'm just rolling with it.
Roll with the punches as they come.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah. So when we go hunting, we try and basically we're just gonna like sleep in Sunday mornings, come back, and stop at that place because that place is awesome.
Stop at the Flying Biscuit.
Yeah. So do you and your dad watch football together?
Yeah. We used to watch just about every game together when I was younger, but I mean, now, I'm either he don't go up to any of the games, and
yeah,
I try to watch at least 2 or 3 football games with my dad a year.
Yeah. You watch any hockey?
I do.
See, that's what.
But I'm a hockey fan, man. I get into hockey about summertime when there's not shit else on to watch, and it's like playoffs.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a Lightning fan.
What's with the quotes?
I don't own any Lightning apparel.
Yeah. So, are there any sports you don't like? Just baseball, pretty much. And it's not even you don't like it. You just don't. You don't watch it on TV.
I'll watch any kind of sport, man. And the other reason why I like watching sports so much is because I don't really have time to get into shows.
Yeah.
Or sit down and watch a full movie. You know what I mean?
Bro, I fall asleep in movies quick. Yeah, I friggin' like if I sit down for 20, 30 minutes, even if the movie's good, I fall asleep during really good movies. Just because, is
this like a movie theater thing or just anywhere in general?
Dude, like in my living room, I'll fall asleep in 20 for a great movie.
I think that's the thing is like you're just relaxed.
Yeah, my body knows when I stop moving.
You don't gotta worry about other shit.
When I stop moving and my brain stops working and something else is taking control of what I'm thinking about, like a movie or something like that, it's like, all right, it's time to go to bed. Out.
Lights out.
Done.
Lights out on these O's.
Yeah. But So I guess we can move on to because you just got back from, was it Montana?
Yeah, Montana, man.
What were you doing in Montana?
Belgrade, Montana is where I was at about a week ago. We went. So 2 of my friends. One of my friends is getting married in March. One of my buddies is getting married in May. I've actually got to go to Columbia for that one.
Colombia, like the country?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
You ever been outside of the United States?
Only on a cruise, bro.
Yeah, which is like
I haven't flown international.
Yeah.
I feel like when you go out of country for a cruise or something, it don't count.
No,
bro.
I don't think so either. Because I've done the same thing.
Because it's nothing but they're dumping you off at an all inclusive resort or a tourist area, and it's nothing but Americans there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going into the fucking guts of Colombia.
That's gonna be a freaking wild time.
Hopefully, I'll get to watch some fucking chicken fights out there, dude.
Dude, what is it about it? Like, what is it about a chicken fight that makes you want to watch it? Because I'm the same way, and I don't know what it is.
Maybe because it's just, I think half of it's got to do like with the same reason we like UFC fights, because it's like violence.
Yeah,
and then also like over there, you know, that shit's legal, so I'm getting that adrenaline rush at the same time where like over here I'd like feel like I was doing something wrong.
I guess what I think about chicken fights is it's like most people don't view chickens as like they don't think like a cow and a chicken's the same thing. You know, obviously they're two very different things, and chickens are freaking like
mean, bro.
They're little pterodactyls, dude.
Those roosters are mean, bro.
Dude.
You ever been chased by one?
Yeah.
And
My mom has one
too.
My mom has one. His freaking like legs are about like the thickness of a quarter, son. That dude is stout, and I freaking hate that bird. Hate him.
Bro, and over there they put the little blades on their talons and stuff.
I mean, it's cruel, but like...
It is, man.
But like, I don't know. I don't want to not see one. Maybe that's just the dumbass in me, but I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I can tell you right now, I'm definitely going to a cockfight when I'm in Colombia.
You going to bet on it?
Yeah.
What's max bet?
I don't know. Dude, and that's the other thing too. So my buddy was born there. They moved over here when he was like 5. So he goes back over there frequently, like, I don't know, once every couple years or something. Dude, he said, I can't remember exactly what he said, but it's just something egregious, bro. The value of a US dollar over there.
Yeah.
Like he said, I can take $20 US dollars over there and just swap it out at the embassy or the airport or wherever you go, and it's like a week's paycheck over here.
Man, that's crazy. I'd be worried about winning if you bet on a cockfight and then getting jumped afterwards.
God, bro. I don't know, man.
You're gonna have a bunch of buddies with you?
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. There's this COVID shit's kind of throwing a wrench in our plan right now.
Really?
Yeah, because right now you technically have to be vaccinated to fly over to Colombia.
Yeah? You didn't get the vaccine?
I'm not getting that shit, bro.
Bro.
Why would I get it when I haven't been sick in 2 years?
Yeah, you never got COVID?
Dude, I haven't had a cold since this shit came out.
I knock on wood, I haven't had COVID either. But
that you know of.
I also have been vaccinated, but the reason I've been vaccinated is because I'm higher at risk than most people
Yeah,
are.
no, I get it, man. And dude, that's the thing, man, is when I say I'm not getting the vaccine, that's not me knocking anybody that's getting the vaccine.
Right. It's because you choose not to. You're like, statistically speaking, like, I'm no doctor, I don't know the statistics, but like the older you are, the worse off you are, and the younger and healthier you are. I mean, you're freaking like in shape. You know what I mean? You just came from the gym. Like, you're not
somewhat
a lard ass. You know what? But I'm saying
Yeah.
you're not a lard ass. I mean, you have a thing for Tito's vodka, but like, but listen, you're healthy. You drink Sprite Zero with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta watch that calorie intake, man.
But like, you're a healthy guy. Like, if I didn't have any pre-existing conditions, I'm not sure I would have gotten it. You know?
Yeah, man, and just I don't know. I don't like the idea of something being pushed on me, man.
If something's pushed on you, it should be so apparent. That's what I said on a previous podcast with my buddy Tommy. I said if it was as good as they want to believe it is, then there wouldn't be much convincing. It would be like, here's how perfect this thing is, well, and you wouldn't have to mandate nothing because everyone would believe it.
And I hate that term, mandate, bro. Until about a year and a half ago, I never heard the term mandate.
Yeah.
Over here, dude.
It's ridiculous, man. It feels like it's like a power grab. They're just trying to see what all they can convince people to do. I don't know. It just feels slimy.
I don't know, man. I don't like talking about this shit too much. I don't want the FBI kicking the damn door down.
Well, but like,
no, but I get what you're saying.
This is the shit that pisses me off, though. Is like, we feel weird talking about it because we're doing a podcast right now. You know what I mean?
In a free country.
But we'd have this fucking conversation if no one was listening. But like, weird thing, right? Do you believe that your phone Like, have you ever gotten sponsored ads for something that you've only ever talked about?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like you're always being listened to.
See,
So
bro,
now
and
we're just being honest about it.
See, and that's the thing that I mean, like, you know, the people that are like, oh, I'm not getting the COVID vaccine. They can inject you with a microchip or something. Bitch, you don't think the government can Ben find you, you dumbass? You carrying around a fucking iPhone with a location service on it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not getting the COVID. That's the most bullshit excuse to not get the vaccine. You know, motherfuckers really believe that shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the 5G thing, that's a legit thing. There's legit people who think that 5G
is putting off radiation.
Causing COVID. I mean, listen, I'll hear an argument, but I'm not convinced.
Yeah, no. I mean, dude,
it's freaking annoying, man.
Stand on your beliefs, man, but
yeah, the whole COVID shit's just, it's annoying. It's just like at what point do you think it ends? Because, I mean, next thing you know, they're going to have the freaking Megatron variant. They're going to have all these different variants.
Shit, pretty soon I might have a variant named after me.
Dude.
It might be running out of names so quick.
Yeah, I guess maybe that'd be cool. The Thai variant. It sounds legit.
That's gonna be the deadly one.
Yeah. You sure it's not gonna just fizzle out quick?
Yeah, it might.
Hey, pass that Tito's, man.
I'll do a refill too, man.
Let's do a refill. Listen, appreciate the listen. I've never had Tito's before. This was the first
for sure, man.
me.
Party favors, dude.
That's awesome, man.
Low calorie.
Is it really?
I don't know.
It's clear liquor, so I feel like it's healthy.
This
is like salad, right? Liquor.
Yeah, the salad version of liquor.
Yeah, because I like bourbon, but that shit, I mean, you feel that the next day.
I like bourbon
this
too,
stuff's
bro.
pretty inexpensive too.
Dude, it is here. So
bust me off some Sprite too, please.
Back to the Montana trip. So we went.
That's good.
We went to Montana and I didn't know that Montana's like a Native American state. Like most of that shit out there is Indian ground.
Really?
So they can put up a fucking casino wherever they want.
Yeah.
Every single gas station in that little Belgrade town I was in was a gas station / liquor store / casino.
Sounds like you're moving there.
Every single one.
Sounds like that's your home.
No. See, I don't need those problems, man. If the Circle K had a casino and liquor store around the corner from my house, yeah, that could be very problematic for me.
It's a good vacation spot.
That could be very problematic for me.
Yeah. So when you
we went.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So like, for instance, here that handle probably cost me $26, and we were on our way back from the ski resort one day, and I was like, dude, let's swing in, and I need to get a handle of Tito's. And we swung into that liquor store, and I walk into this place, right? And there's like the regular convenience store, and then there's this little door to the side that looks like it goes to the liquor store, right? Well, you walk into the liquor store, and then there's like 12 or 15 slot machines and like everything's automated in these little casinos. Full bar, TVs and shit in there.
At a gas station?
I was at an Exxon gas station, bro.
Yeah, that does sound problematic, doesn't it?
It was called Magic something casino and liquor stores. There was like 5 or 6 of them in that town I was in. And this is a small town, bro.
Yeah.
Like small. Like
that'd be problematic. Can you imagine be on your way to work, stop at the gas station?
I wouldn't be on my way to work. I'd be on my way to the gas station
so
casino.
Yeah, you'd be work at the casino. Yeah.
I'd be on but so anyways, that's like $26 here. I bought one at that little liquor store. Dude, it was like $50.
Jeezy Pete. Well, they understand. Well, I mean, why do you think it was so expensive? I was gonna guess, but I have no idea.
I guess because they can make their own prices. That's the only place you can.
It's probably where they make most of their money is from the liquor and the casino stuff there.
But so then, anyways, something else that was cool, which this makes no sense to me. There's a college that was right by where. So the ski resort was like an hour and 15 minutes in this direction, and then 20 minutes this way was Bozeman, Montana, which is where Montana State University's at. So we went out there one night, and I'm not gonna shy away from it. I go out on the town quite a bit. Okay. So I know the running rate of drink prices pretty well.
Yeah. You know, when someone is asking $20 for a Tito's and Sprite,
so
you know, that's a little
anyways,
crazy.
we go to these bars in Bozeman, Montana. And there's just like a strip, dude. Like, I'm telling you, it's like it was kind of sort of similar to like downtown Lakeland almost, but way more bars because it was a college town. So we just get money out of the ATM and we hop from bar to bar to bar. And I ordered a bottle of Mick Ultra and a double Tito's and Sprite, a double. And I said, well, how much do I owe you? And the girl says, $8. Dude.
And that was in Bozeman.
Yeah.
Where it's $8 for a double Tito's and Sprite and a Michelob.
Yeah. But now, mind you, down here, a bottle of Michelob is going to run you about $7 if you're out drinking.
Yeah. Jeez.
So I was like,
dude,
holy shit, man. Maybe I need to look into transferring up to this college. See if they offer any finance degrees.
I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not opposed to going back to school, but I don't know, man. I feel like I gotta be really. It's got to be one of those things where I'm just like, yeah, I'm for sure this is what I want to do, and there's got to be like a clear writing on the wall of why I need to do it. Because like I feel like college has like it's lost its potency. You know what I mean? Because to me, college like when our parents and grandparents went to school, those like college was everything. But now I feel like
because less people were going.
Yeah, but
now everybody's going.
Now everybody's going. It's losing its potency. And not only that, the people that are coming out of college are starting at the same place as people who didn't go to college. So like it's like, well, what's the point of having that piece of paper if everyone starts at the same spot?
All I was gonna do is just give me debt.
Yeah, exactly. Well, how many like lazy ass people have you met that had college degrees? You know what I mean? I've met some people like I've gotten job raises or like not job raises, I guess like job like
passed up.
Not passed up, but I've gotten promoted over people with more college experience than I did, but it's because they were lazy asses, you know what I mean?
Well, see, man, to me, a college degree is simply nothing more than an enhancer that you can put on your resume. But, I mean, really, the best, most efficient training that you're going to get is on-job training.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Like, if I got a finance degree, I know how to do, like,
try and keep the mic closer.
I know how to do like financial formulas and stuff like that, equations, whatever you want to call them. But I mean, if I get a job as like an auditor or something, I'm not going to know exactly how to audit things just from going to school. I'm going to have to get my feet wet just like any other job.
Right. You'll just have like maybe a little bit more experience than somebody that's freaking
just knowledge.
Flipping burgers. Yeah.
Yeah, just knowledge.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to like college, like, do you feel like that's 100% necessary for somebody who's coming right out of high school?
No.
What's your recommendation? Just would you tell like if you had kids right now, would you want them to go to college, or to be only if they wanted to? Did your parents push you to go to college? No.
No. My recommendation would be just do whatever you're comfortable doing.
Yeah. Do what makes you happy.
Put yourself in to a certain extent.
Right. Well, yeah.
I mean, don't be out like doing crank and be unemployed and shit like that, but
don't be like you're living in Vegas.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no. No, don't make that shit a weekly habit.
All right, next stories I need to hear about are your Vegas stories.
Vegas was an event, dude.
Yeah? How many times you been?
Once.
Yeah? How long were you there?
We flew in on... Let's see. We flew in on Friday morning early. We flew out of Tampa. Our flight took off at like 5 a.m., 5:30 in the morning, something like that. Had to be at the airport at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then we flew back on Monday night, and I took that Tuesday off. That's what it was. So we were out there 4 days, which was plenty enough.
Yeah?
Plenty enough.
You get any sleep while you're out there?
About 3 hours a night.
What'd you guys... So, like, did you go to, like, casinos? What'd you do?
Everything.
Everything? What's everything mean?
Let me map you through our first day.
Please do.
Okay. So, it's my buddy Blake. He's the first one of our buddies to get married, right? And we didn't even really ask him where he wanted to go on a bachelor party or anything. We didn't even really let him. I don't even think he wanted to go to Vegas. I don't think that was his first choice. But we just told him, like, "Hey, bitch, we're going to fucking Vegas." So we booked the flights, whatever, and we get up. Carpool. It was like 5 of us went to the airport, and I'm scared to death of flying, bro.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You don't like heights?
No, I'm a roller coaster free fall junkie, dude. Zip lines, I'll do all that shit.
Huh.
But there's a difference in my brain. There's a difference between like 200 feet up in the air and 35,000 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you're gonna die from both.
And you're just in this little cabin.
Yeah, but you're gonna die from both if you fall.
I can't process that though, dude. Anyways,
flying doesn't scare me. I'm terrified of heights.
Besides the point. So needless to say, I'm not driving to the airport, and my buddy told me the night beforehand. He was like, "Hey man," because we went to New Orleans for this guy's 21st birthday. He's like, "Hey man, you remember what we used to do in the morning out in New Orleans?" And I was like, "Yeah, Irish coffees." He's like, "I got some Jameson at the house." I was like, "Well, fuck it, I'll pick up some Baileys."
Yeah.
And I'm literally there in the front seat of my own truck, not driving, mixing up an Irish coffee as my buddy drives my truck to the airport. So this is at like 5 a.m. So I slugged 2 of those before we get on the plane.
Calms you down a little bit?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. After that, I'm even kill, dude. And really, I guess for whatever reason, it's only the takeoff. Like after the takeoff, I kind of like settle in. Takeoff
and landing for planes are aggressive. That's the part that I'm the most
landing don't
tense
bother
on.
me.
Yeah.
But anyways,
so you're in Vegas. You get there, plane lands. Walk me through that. So you're already slightly buzzed.
No, I'm pretty fucking buzzed because
you drink on the plane too.
Yeah, no, I had a double tall screwdriver on the plane after those 2 Irish coffees.
Yeah.
So one of my buddies set it up. They're not really party buses. What they are is Sprinter vans.
Yeah.
And it's basically like pretty much like a limo, but it's in the back of a Sprinter van, so there's more room.
Yeah.
It's got the wraparound couch, the TV, the speakers and shit. They set that up to pick us up from the airport. Dude, it was like $50 a person.
That's not bad.
There was like 8 or 9 of us, bro. It was $50 for them to pick us up from the airport. And they had 2 30-packs of Mick Ultra sitting on ice for us in the party bus. And this is like 9:30 in the morning Vegas time.
That's not bad.
So
that sounds pretty legit.
They take us, we set up a tea time and rent clubs and all this shit. It's part of the party bus deal. It cost us like $100 a piece to ride on the party bus, go to this nice golf course, which is the nicest golf course I've ever been to in my life, by the way. And this place is in Hendersonville, which is right outside of Vegas. It's actually where the Raiders' new stadium's at.
Yeah.
We drove past the Raiders' new stadium. Get out to the golf course, go golfing and stuff. Buy beers out there, dude, from like the cart girls or whatever that were riding around out there. Dude, a 6-pack on this golf course was $25.
Jesus.
My buddy bought 3 of them while we were out there.
So you before you even got on the plane in Tampa, you're drinking. You get on the plane, you're drinking.
Bro, we're talking about Vegas, bitch.
I'm telling you,
this ain't no family vacation.
I'm telling you, bro. Listen, your poor little liver on that trip, okay?
But so
anyways, was clapped out.
So anyways, we golfed there and shit, and it was 7 of us that were golfing, and then 2 of us were meeting back at the hotel later on that night because they just got a later flight.
Yeah.
And
so there's 9 of you going to be total.
9 total, yeah. And we had 2 rooms. It's not the MGM, like the big MGM. It's called the MGM Signature. It's like 3 different towers that we were staying at. And we were on like the 37th floor, which was sketchy as fuck.
Why is that?
Because it was a balcony with just no, like, it was just a straight balcony looking over 37 floors and just looking down the strip of Vegas.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's gotta be cool, though.
Do you know how high up 37 floors is?
I've had dinner on like a skyscraper at like 52 floors. And I mean, getting close to the window, I was like, because I'm terrified of heights too. So think about that. I'm like getting close to the window. I'm like, well, shit.
But so, anyways, at this point, we hadn't even been to the hotel yet.
Yeah, you're at the golf course still.
Yeah, we're at the golf course still. So we got to wait a little while after we finished for the bus to come pick us back up. I don't know what the fuck that lady was doing still. I have no clue. But we had to wait at the clubhouse for like an hour and a half.
So you drinking.
Slamming beers at the clubhouse. Dude, and it looked like they were having by the time we got back, it was like 5 o'clock. It looked like they were starting to have like a formal dinner, bro. There was a bunch of
And you're wasted.
I wouldn't really say wasted, bro.
Well, you're outside. You're probably sweating a little bit.
Yeah, I was drunk.
Yeah.
We were all drunk.
A little polluted.
Yeah, so, dude, we're just sitting up at the bar chugging beers and shit, and these people just keep funneling in. And this is a nice clubhouse, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is probably, like, at the same time, like a 4 or 5 star restaurant.
Yeah. But you guys are probably looking like a bunch of yahoos up in there.
Yeah, a bunch of Central Florida rednecks.
Getting hammered.
Dude, so then the lady finally comes and picks us back up. We stop at a liquor store and get whatever. I got like a 12-pack of those Happy Dad seltzers, the Nelk Boy shit.
I haven't heard of that before.
They're good, bro. You should try them.
Yeah.
If you like shit like that.
Dude, if it's free and it's cold, those are my 2 favorite.
Okay.
I'm not very picky when it comes to. I don't like cinnamon flavored shit,
But we walk into the lobby of the hotel at this point. We've all got liquor or beer or whatever in our hands, drinking them in the lobby of this hotel. Nobody gives a shit, bro.
It's Vegas.
Nobody gives a shit.
You're not actively having sex with a stripper. You're doing all right.
So we get up to the room, start pre-gaming and shit before we go. Yeah, pre-gaming. There might have been a
What
slight.
was the whole beginning of the story?
There might have been a slight bit of Adderall involved.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
But dude,
it's either caffeine or Adderall is more honest, I guess.
Both.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
We didn't even. I don't even think we showered, bro. I just think we changed, partied there. There was like, when was that? That was October or something. We were watching some kind of football on TV, but it was a Friday night. We were just getting reckless, dude.
Yeah, you and your buddies. It's like freaking
in
no control.
Party capital of the world, bro.
Yeah.
And New Orleans gave me that same kind of vibe, but I was just like younger at the time I went to New Orleans, and New Orleans is just like,
yeah,
don't go to New Orleans, bro.
No, why not?
It's just a filthy place.
Really? I've heard that. I've heard mixed reviews.
Like it stinks.
That's what I've heard.
But I
heard the food's really good.
But it is. Yeah. It is. But now, me saying that, I was also staying right off Bourbon Street.
That's what, yeah.
So, I mean, maybe if you get more in, and I was 21, so all we cared about was Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
So maybe you get more in depth of New Orleans, it gets nicer, I don't know.
Oh, it isn't part of the reason it's so terrible, or smelling wise, is because it's like the elevation.
Under the water.
There. Yeah, pretty much. So, like, the sewage is just always backed up.
Dude, I walked out of the hotel in New Orleans one morning, bro, and Vegas is the same way, but it's just 24/7. You can go anywhere. I think the bars close for like 30 minutes
for breakfast,
just so they can fucking clean up a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah,
dude. I walk out of we flew into there on a Thursday night. I think, I don't know, it's so damn long ago.
Yeah,
but we flew in there on a Thursday night and get out of the hotel, and we're staying at a nice place, bro. Because my buddy's stepdad at the time was fitting the bill, and he was like an IT manager or something.
Yeah.
Not the whole bill, not all us drinking and everything.
Yeah.
But the hotel, the plane,
the expensive shit.
Shit like that.
Yeah, the real expensive
he was paying
shit.
for.
So you're going ham.
We were staying at like a Hilton resort.
Oh shit.
But that shit's right here. You walk out and go like a block over and you're on Bourbon Street.
Yeah. Dude, so you guys you're freaking spending all the money you saved on liquor.
Bro, I still will barely drink Jaeger to this day. But we went, dude, I'll walk outside, and we got there late Thursday night, so I think we had a drink or two in the hotel lobby and then just called it a night because it was like 11 o'clock when we got over there, and they're an hour behind us, so like midnight this time. But we got up at like 8:30 or 9 ready to get after it, right?
Yeah.
I know I'm going all over the place.
No,
We just went from Vegas to New Orleans.
Fucking, this is you, man. This is your episode of the podcast. You do whatever you want.
But we get up, getting ready to get after it, right? Walk outside, and the first thing I see in the daylight of New Orleans is this bum across the street from the Hilton Resort. And I'm talking about this ain't like a hotel, bro.
No, this is
like
freaking,
a fucking resort,
like
bro.
Nice as shit.
They were
nicest
pouring us bourbon, old fashions out of bourbon barrels at the bar at this hotel. And this guy's sitting there across the street. He's like this, asleep. And there's like, I don't know if it's like sanitation people or like city workers or something, like spraying the streets off or something. They sprayed this poor bastard in the face with a hose to wake him up.
Oh, man.
He's like, get your ass up. Move on.
Yeah. Damn, son. Damn.
Yeah.
But the food was good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But do you think you ever go back?
No.
No?
No.
Wasn't worth it?
Not because it's a knock on New Orleans, just because my personal experience there, that's the kind of place I don't need to go.
What? Is there more into that story, or that's it?
Ryan, man, if I sat here and told you all the stories about Vegas and New Orleans, we'd be here till fucking 5 a.m.
So you can tell me half and we can stay till midnight.
No. I got shit I gotta do. But
no, you're good.
But New Orleans is just straight anarchy, dude.
Yeah. Feels like it's a college party town kind of thing.
Bourbon Street is anyways. It's like a college party town, but it's not a college town. I'm good, bro.
Okay.
I'm good.
But it's try it just by itself, sorry.
It's not it's just gonna taste like vodka.
I don't think I've ever had straight vodka.
Well, good luck.
Good luck. I drink bourbon straight. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, but it's different.
It smells like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so keep telling me some stories, man.
So anyways,
So
where
so you were at Vegas,
okay,
and then we went to New Orleans.
Yeah. We'll talk about New Orleans some more, because that
keep throwing shade, man, because I mean it's mostly dudes that listen to the podcast anyways, and
dude. So you get on Bourbon Street, which is where we spent majority of our time, 95% of our time, and it's just nothing but fucking bars as far as the eye can see.
Which sounds like your kind of place.
And they're all 2 or 3 stories. Maybe, but even I draw the line somewhere.
Because it was just nasty?
These days. No, it gets a little much, dude, after you're there for 4 days.
Dude, you're like a grown-up now by saying that. You know that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Anybody watching this podcast that's been to New Orleans probably knows where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And there's just drink specials. They got those hand grenade things. I drank one of those. They got these, and there's literally warnings on the thing. It says, you drink 1, you'll be feeling all right. You drink 2, you'll be pretty messed up. You drink 3, blah, blah, blah. And you drink 5, you're going to need some help, is what it says on the back of it. So I drank one of those, and I'm just 21, first getting in these environments, man, and I'm just mixing beer and liquors and different kind of liquors and Jaeger was my big thing at the time. So, and every Walgreens over there has a liquor store in it, and it's open container. I can walk down the street.
Yeah,
they got
there. With they're like one of those cities that's got the law. You can like buy a drink at a bar and walk out.
Which so is Vegas.
Yeah, but like
Vegas, I've been to 3 places like that. New Orleans, Vegas, and Savannah is all like that. And I heard Key West is like that too.
Key West is not like that.
It's not?
No, yeah,
Okay.
I went. That's where I got engaged at.
Oh, okay.
I got engaged in Key West August last year.
See, I've never been to Key West.
You never been to Key West? Bro, you love it.
I haven't even been to Miami, bro.
From all the stories I've heard about Miami's... Don't... What are you talking about?
No, I've heard about that.
Fuck
I've heard,
Miami.
I've heard.
But Key West... It's so like you don't go to Key West for the beach. You go there because you're on island time. And Key West is like it sounds like a smaller version of Bourbon Street. There's just freaking bars
Duval
everywhere.
Street.
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
Yeah. There's just
I've heard
freaking
whispers.
bars. Dude,
I'll get down there eventually.
Dude, there's nude bars up there too. Like straight up like.
Dude,
I've never been to one, but
that's the thing, bro. So we're walking around Bourbon Street, and it'll be like bar, titty club, bar, titty club, and it's just lined up and down. And they got these usher dudes out there handing out cards and whatever. I think I still got some in my nightstand, honestly, but they're handing out cards for buy one get one free lap dances or whatever, trying to get
Jesus
people
Christ.
Dude, and we're talking about 2 PM. These guys are out here.
Buy one.
I'm telling you, it's a lawless society over there, man. And
if they can make money, they will make money.
And dude, so we're walking, and we passed 4 titty clubs at this point, and there's a guy pestering us outside of each one. So finally, he's like, "Come on, fellas, don't be scared. Buy one get one lap dances." And one of my buddies was finally like, "I'm gay." And he was like, "Well, I'll give you a lap dance. What you got to say now, motherfucker?" And I was like, "Oh my God, bro."
Oh, that's awesome. Did you guys end up going to one?
Yeah. Yeah, we did later on. It was at least dark out. I wasn't going to be one of them pervs that's in a titty club at 3 p.m. with my sunglasses on.
Oh, man. I'm a civilized human. At least I went at night.
Yeah.
Bro, I've never been to anything like that. Even in Key West, I didn't.
Don't go, bro.
It doesn't seem like, I don't know.
Dude, strip clubs suck.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the next story I'm about to hear?
No, I mean, a strip club's a strip club, bro. I mean, it's not like you're not going to, it's literally like a dude thing to be like, "Oh yeah, I went to a titty club."
Yeah. You got to see naked girls in person.
Yeah. You're just going to go in there and get teased, spend a bunch of money you don't need to be spending, and go home and then be pissed off about it.
I've never had any desire to go to one of those. Like, since I'm getting married, I'm gonna
you ain't missing much.
Don't get married.
No, get married.
No, like for my bachelor party, like I have no desire to do anything like that. In fact, like I'm talking about planning my own bachelor party in that, like, so like I like shooting guns. So like I want to go for my brother's bachelor party. We went and shot clay pigeons for friggin' like 4 hours.
That shit's fun, bro.
Spent friggin', I mean, I think it was like $100 a person, and there was 6 of us. Like we spent a freaking, like, that's a lot of money to spend on half a day. And then so we went and shot clays. Then we got lunch, and then we went fishing for a little bit, just as like some lakes or some ponds or whatever. And then we went and hung out at his house and drank and just hung out in his barn. But like, it's like I want to do something similar, so I want to shoot clays in the morning. Do something like that, get lunch. But then there's this, in Orlando, there's this really nice steakhouse that I've been to before, and I plan on going there, getting like a freaking nice ribeye.
What's this place called?
I don't want to say it because I haven't been there yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been there yet, so I don't.
Okay.
I mean, it's a nice steakhouse in Orlando. I'll tell you when we're not doing the podcast, but so it's a nice place in Orlando. Want to go there, and then I think we're talking about renting an Airbnb. And then just staying the night there and like playing like video games and getting hammered with my friends. Cause like
that'd be dope.
I don't have any desire. Like I've been to freaking like 3 nightclubs ever, and I was I mean, granted, at the time when I went, I don't think I was 21, so I couldn't drink, or at least one of them I could because I had a beer there, but like it didn't do anything. And like I'm one of those people, like when I'm around big crowds like that, I feel incredibly uncomfortable, and so like I need like at my brother's wedding, I had to take a couple of drinks because like I was his best man, and like, man, just something about
dude, being a best man sucks.
Dude, I feel the pressure was.
I was one once.
Yeah.
And dude,
did you do a speech?
Yes.
Freaking intense, right?
Dude, as social as I am, you would think public speaking would be the least of my worries, dude.
Nope.
Yeah, man.
It's scary. I blacked out during mine, and I wasn't even, I mean, I was buzzed. I had to be buzzed, but I blacked out.
Dude, so for that wedding, now this is my guy. This is my best friend right here we're talking about. I was his best man in his wedding. But his father-in-law's got stupid money, bro.
Yeah.
He's like moved down here way back in like, he didn't move down here. He was born down here, but his grandpa moved down here like way back in like the 1800s or something. He's an older dude. He's like 70. But they're
The dad or the grandpa?
the father-in-law is 70. He's property rich, dude. He's got like all sorts of cattle and stuff like that. Property rich. I'm not going to tell you where the property's at.
That's fine. That's fine.
Or like what his name is or anything, but
That's fine.
he frequents that Hard Rock Casino, right?
Yeah.
So, and my buddy actually got married in Plant City, so kind of like Plant City area, kind of near the Hard Rock Casino right there in Tampa.
Yeah. Not far.
It's like a 20 minute drive.
Yeah.
So,
Which I surprisingly have never been.
he got us 2 suites
At
in the Hard Rock, and we were drinking for free all night.
That's a deadly combination.
The night before the wedding.
That's a deadly combination.
Yeah, but I had some shit pop up that kind of ruined my fucking night. But
Yeah.
we ain't gonna get into that. But,
Yeah, that's fine.
So then the next day we
You can bring it closer to you if you want.
we went to the venue and just had liquor and beers and shit there and stuff, dude. And I was so nervous about that damn speech.
Bro, that's all I thought about.
I could not get drunk. And the thing about it is, dude, is you go. I don't know how yours was, but we went through the ceremony. We went and we sat down and we ate or whatever, and then did the speech.
Same. I'm pretty sure that's what we did.
So they let it weigh on you for a little bit.
That's all you think about the whole time. So my story, like, we're in like this little like room, right? We're waiting for like the whole thing to start, and so it's just me and like all the other groomsmen and my brother and all the dudes. And so we're drinking, but
Now what type of venue is this?
it was like a barn kind of thing, like a upscale like wedding, like a, I don't even know what you'd call it, like a barn type thing, but it was like a really
I wonder
nice.
we're talking about the same place.
It was in Plant City, so I wouldn't be surprised. We'll talk after.
Yeah.
But so I'm sitting in this little like friggin' like a shed, but like a nice shed, and because that's where the groomsmen and stuff's in, and like so we're
Now I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
Did
good.
the bridesmaid have a similar thing like right across from it?
I don't know where they were.
Okay.
But so we all took. I think we took like a bunch of Coors Light there, just light beer. But like, so we had to be there at, I think it was like 2, and so at like 1 o'clock, we had all like, that was the first meal I had of the day, was like 1 p.m. and we knew we were going to be drinking the whole night. So I freaking we had pancakes and freaking like this massive breakfast.
Get you a good base.
Those protein pancakes too. I was like, I need something to last me a while. And then so we drink a bunch of pancakes, eat like bacon, eggs, all that shit. And then we're sitting in this thing, and I'm like, man, I'm so full. I'm trying to drink beer as fast as I can because I know I have to stand right behind my brother when he's getting married. And so like, I don't like being in front of crowds. Like, I'm incredibly social, but I'm incredibly social like me and you, and like, like being recorded, it doesn't bother me. But like when it's just me and you, it's whatever. But if there was 40 people sitting over there right now, I'd be freaking like,
dude,
shaking.
I don't even like being in meetings with like 10 people having a time.
I don't like talking. Yeah, I don't like talking in front of groups of people. Yeah, so like, we're drinking beer, and I think I drank 2 Coors Lights, and it took me freaking like an hour and a half.
Which ain't doing nothing for you.
Nothing, freaking nothing, because it's going straight into that pancake that was in my stomach, and I'm freaking.
That, and when you're nursing shit like that, it don't really.
Right, you gotta slam those beers, and my stomach was so full from the pancakes, it wasn't doing nothing.
See, bro, that's where you messed up. You need something like that.
Some Tito's.
Would have slid right in.
Listen, so kudos, shout out Zach Summerall if he's listening, but my buddy Zach, or my brother's buddy Zach, who's long term, like basically a family friend, he brought some wild turkey, and so next thing you know, I was like, this light beer shit ain't doing it. And then we went straight to taking like shots straight from the bottle of some wild turkey. That got your boy feeling right.
Yeah.
And so
it should.
So like right when we were getting to walk out to go to the ceremony, like it hit me, and I got like just like that perfect buzz where it was like, I don't give a shit no more. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed anymore. And dude, I enjoyed the wedding so much. Oh my, dude, it was like so nice.
Weddings are fun, bro.
Dude, I feel like if I was sober though, I would have just been shaking the whole time. Yeah. But like, it went by so smooth for me. And then, it was kind of hot, and I'm in like a full 3-piece suit. That was kind of hard. But besides that, so I'm sweating a little bit, and we're drinking a lot afterwards. But when it gets to my speech, I'm like, I basically, once I got a buzz, I just kept a buzz the whole time. Like I would like take a drink, have a water, take a drink, have a water, take a drink, have a water. So I'm like maintaining a buzz pretty well. But then like when it got to the actual like me giving a speech thing, and I had read the speech every day for like at least a week going up to the wedding because I wanted to make sure I remembered it. And then I still read it from my phone.
I was finna say, I took my phone up there, bro.
Still read it from my phone. Freaking, I got there, blacked out. Not blacked out drunk. Like, as soon as I was done with my speech, I was fine. But when I walked up, they handed me the mic, and I was like, hi. Oops, done.
Now, mind you, dude, this whole time I'm doing this shit, I'm in school at this point. This is like recently. This is like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm in school full time at the point. I was taking my accounting 2 class. I had like assignments I had to turn in that weekend. I had to write this fucking speech.
You've been busy.
Dude. There wasn't no gym that week, son. There was not no going to the gym that week.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. And like, this is also a close family friend. So, like, my mom was there. My brother was there. My sister, her husband was there. My dad was there. I knew just about everybody at this fucking wedding, and there was 250 people there.
Jesus.
Yes.
I think there's only about 100 at my brother's wedding.
That is speaking from, which it don't matter, bro. 100 people, 250 people, it don't matter.
It's still more than 10, and I'm done. Yeah.
So, I don't know. But
so how long was your speech? What happened? What's your story for your speech? You don't know? Did you black out, or did you were able to say it pretty well?
I didn't black out. What actually happened was, so my buddy's wife, she graduated from UF. Her maid of honor was a friend that her dorm mate in college whenever she moved up there, which was 2013. But this kid is pretty cool. This kid that got married, my dad and his dad were best friends growing up since they were 6. So this guy, I've known this guy literally my entire life. And my dad was his dad's best man, and his dad was my dad's best man.
Oh, wow.
So it's generational.
Yeah.
But his dad passed away when we were in the 9th grade. That was the sad part. So I also brought that up in my speech. So then I started tearing up, and it was just, yeah, bro. It was, and then just talking in front of crowds, bro. Like you can feel your voice shaking and shit, and then you're like, oh fuck. Yeah,
I lost my place in my speech. I lost my place. I was reading, and I looked up, and I looked back down. I was like, oh shit, where was that? And I was like, please hold. I had to find my place again, and then so like with my speech, from what I remember, I got some laughs. So I was doing pretty good. It's easy when I say it's easy. It's freaking incredibly difficult, but it's like I Googled when I was doing my speech. I was like, okay, your best man is you're the best man speech, and you're the groom's brother, like kind of thing. And it gives you it walks you through how to do it. And so when I wrote my speech, it was kind of like it gave you like a structure to do it in. And I tried to do it, and I'm like, okay.
Well, it basically gave you an outline, pretty much.
Right. It was like, you have a real easy thing because you have a lot of time with that person who's got married. And so it worked out pretty good.
Same way as me.
Right. I try to parallel my brother and me's, or my brother and I's, growing up, he did this, I did this. It's similar because of this. And then at the end, I had a sentimental thing.
So what we did was actually pretty cool. So this place where the venue, they called them cabins, right? Mm-hmm. So there was the groom's cabin and the bride's cabin where everybody was getting ready. Well, we get there. I'm fresh from the casino, still in my shit from last night, right? This is 11 a.m. maybe. The ceremony's at 5 or 6. It's a February wedding, so it didn't get dark till 7 or something like that. But anyways, I had to walk over to the bride's cabin where all the bridesmaids were getting ready. I'm not going to tell you why I had to walk over there, but I had to go over there for something. And
I gotta know. Can you tell me off the podcast?
Yeah,
I gotta know.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, I started talking to the maid of honor before I left, and she was like, I'm nervous as fuck. I was like, me too, trust me. And she was like, well, let's practice our speeches. So we started practicing and stuff, and I was like, what if we combined our two speeches and did them together?
How would you do that?
I'd read a section, she'd read a section. I'd read a section, she'd read a section. So we were both standing up there together. It was very unique.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it at any other wedding I've been to.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it was dope. It was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
But looking back on the idea, the concept we had, it was dope.
Yeah. No, I read my speech. My fiance filmed it too, and I watched it afterwards because I remember. So my brother's right to my left. Mm-hmm. My brother and his wife. And then I'm like, freaking dude, it was so nerve-wracking. I don't know if Robbie was crying, and shout out Robbie, I love you. I hope you were crying. But I remember giving him a hug afterwards. That was super cool. But the groomsmen table, which is me and my brother have a lot of mutual friends. Like the people that are gonna be groomsmen.
Y'all grew up together.
Well, the people who are groomsmen at my wedding are gonna be some of the similar people that are the groomsmen at his wedding. So they're sitting right in front of me when I'm giving the speech. And I literally remember I don't know if anybody else laughed. No idea. Because granted, like I said, I blacked out. But I remember hearing that table laugh. And I was like, cool. If I get my buddies to laugh, that's all that matters to me. And so I got some of them to laugh because it was I didn't tell anybody the speech. The only person I told was my fiance. So she had heard the speech before, but past that.
And that's the thing too, dude, is even practicing the speech. I don't even want to practice the speech in front of people, dude.
Yeah, it's scary, man.
So
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all.
Side note, this chick, the maid of honor in that wedding, got married that same year in December. And her husband, cool guy, I know him too. His dad was actually his best man. And
it's weird, right? That's not normal.
I've seen it happen once before, but his dad was so petrified in speaking in front of public settings that they recorded his speech and put it over the speakers.
That's pretty cool.
It is, man, but he was standing up there too and just not talking and listen. I almost feel like that'd be worse.
Worse? I mean, I don't know. How would it be worse?
I don't know, man. You're just standing up there in front of 100 and something people just listening to an audio recording of yourself talking.
Yeah, but it's probably a better version. Think about it. If you could have done
version.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You feel how easy it is to record this podcast right now. It's just you and me talking.
Yeah.
But people there's probably going to be quite a bit of people watching this, you know what I mean? That's not but it doesn't bother you and me because it's just you and me. There's not you don't see that as being 50 people watching or whatever it might be. You know what I mean? It's just you and me talking. So it's much easier. So, if you're recording it by yourself, you get to say it how you want. You get to add all the words you need to say. And
I keep wanting to lean back.
You're good, bro.
I guess
the microphone moves.
Yeah, I know. I guess I get the concept of that, but it's unique.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get it, though, man. Because, how many dudes... Dude, it's got to be a skill. Stand-up comedians... That freaking shit, the idea of going up there and trying to be funny.
Too, dude, when you talk about stand-up comedians or public speakers and shit, that's their job.
Well,
they were probably nervous at some point.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming you do.
If I did that shit every fucking week, it'd be a walk in the park for me.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah, it's scary, man. Can you imagine being a stand-up comedian? Going up there and all you've done is write down jokes you think are funny, and you got to go perform them in front of a crowd.
Clown. Well, see, that's why most of these stand-up comedians go to these smaller places.
I mean, but still, even if it's 40 people, that scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, it would.
Yeah, I'd have to have a couple of drinks before I went on stage.
Oh, definitely. I'd be pulling a Ron White.
Yeah,
glass of bourbon.
Whiskey. Yeah, on the way up, dude. I wanted to go see Ron White was at the Hard Rock a while back, or maybe he hasn't been there yet. I don't even know yet. But freaking, I love Ron White.
We went to a comedy show. I want to say it's the only comedy show I've ever been to in Vegas.
Oh, that had to be badass.
Last night, and it was just dude. It was like a little tiny kind of bar, bro. I actually smuggled beers into there. And it was just like it was like a room at the MGM, but it was like almost sort of like a speakeasy almost. Like there was signs and shit outside of it, but it was like a smaller place.
Yeah.
Dude, we did that. We did that golfing trip. Me and one of my buddies went to a 21 Savage concert.
Oh shit.
In the MGM arena where they have the UFC fights and boxing matches in there, that same arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a 21 Savage concert. Dude, that's so much fun, bro.
The one trip to Vegas, it was 4 days? 4 nights kind of thing?
Yeah, 4 days.
That's freaking
4 days, 3 nights.
3 nights. You guys did some shit, man. Because you were telling me off the podcast that you were freaking hammered. I mean, you were like hungover for like 4 days.
Yeah, bro. It was like literally, obviously, I don't know what CTE feels like.
I don't even know where you're going with that. But that's
I felt like
amazing.
I had CTE for like that week.
Your brain was like a raisin.
It wasn't working, dude. Like I feel like I had to reteach myself how to do my job.
Dude, these liquid IVs, man, they make a huge difference, right?
Anytime other than that Vegas trip.
Anytime, I say I always try to drink a liquid IV. Now, I have a subscription to liquid IV, and so we get them on a regular basis, and so I pretty much always have them on hand. Man, I'm telling you, when
they're clutch for sure.
When I get done drinking,
they're clutch for sure.
Yeah, even if I drink half of one.
The trick is drink one before you go to sleep.
That's what I'm saying. Even if I drink half of one before I go to sleep the night before, I wake up the next day, I'm like, perfect. That's why that's why I knew we were going to be drinking on this podcast.
Dude, but for me to be hungover, like I really got to tie one on, dude.
Yeah. Dude, it don't take much for me.
Dude, I got to be like dude,
blackout drunk?
I don't usually black out, man.
You ever blacked out before?
Oh, absolutely. Hadn't everybody?
I don't know. Tell me your blackout story. I'll tell you mine.
Which one?
How many times?
I don't know. A few times.
Tell me your favorite one. How about that? I'll tell you my favorite one.
My favorite one would have to be the first time I ever drank.
First time you ever drank, you blacked out? Jeezy, Pete. Go ahead.
I was 16.
What?
Not gonna say who supplied me the alcohol.
So you're okay. So go ahead. Tell me your story.
So well, I guess I'm gonna tell the story. I guess they can't get in trouble anymore because now I'm fucking 27. But anyway,
statute of limitations or some shit, right?
So, anyways, my dad's best friend that he grew up on the same street with back in the day, they're same age. His birthday's on New Year's Eve. So back in the day, me and this kid that I was best man at his wedding, him, my dad's buddy's friend, 2 sons, and this guy's brother and 2 sisters always used to go up to this river and hang out. It's like a big party, bro. It's like a little island off the river in Weeki Wachee, bro. It's badass. But all these people are older than me. Like my buddy's a year and a half older than me. My dad's buddies, 2 friends are like 2 or 3 years older than me. Because my dad just turned 60, bro. My dad had me when he was 32.
My dad was in his 30s too. Yeah.
So anyways, these guys are drinking and shit, right? And I think I'm like in my sophomore or junior year, something like that. Young, real young, bro. Way too young to be drinking. And they were drinking like Jim Beam. I don't even remember exactly what it was. It was like it was some kind of whiskey. I think it was Jim Beam. And
some shit whiskey like that.
Yeah, some shit fucking whiskey.
Yeah.
And my buddy, his name's Grady, and he's
shout out.
Yeah, he's like 31 now. He's actually a helicopter mechanic in Hawaii now.
Oh,
by the way.
shit.
Badass.
What a job.
Yeah. But anyways, he's the guy whose birthday was son. So anyways, he was pouring, I'd take like 2 or 3 sips out of a Dr. Pepper, and he was pouring Jim Beam, topping it off with that. I had like 2 of those, right? Well, granted, my first time ever drinking like that.
Shit hit you like a freight train.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, I wind up getting noticeably drunk and getting caught by my pops.
Oh, shit.
Well, me and my pops were crashing in an RV out there because it's cool because it's like a circle of houses, and in the center of the island, there's like a burn pile and a place where you can park campers and stuff. Well, me and my pops were staying in an RV right here. So my dad took that as me like drinking behind his back and stuff at that young of an age. I don't know if he got embarrassed or what. At this point, I honestly was not making an ass of myself. Okay? But he found out I was drinking and stuff. He was like, oh, you know what, son? You go behind my back and do that shit. He said, we're going to the camper and we're going to sleep. This is like 8 p.m. on a New Year's Eve. So I'm sitting there laying on the couch, not ready to go to sleep. I'm essentially, I'm going to go ahead and say, pitching a fit, right? And I bicker and moan for like 20 or 30 minutes till my dad gets up, right? And just pissed the fuck off. Like, son, if you don't go to sleep, I'm going to beat your fucking ass. Shit like that. And I'm 16, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, I was like, all right, I'll stop. And he goes back, lays back down, and I start bickering him on it again. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. You're already drunk. He said, let's just go outside. And at this point, they're having a bonfire right outside the RV. So I walk outside. I'm hanging out with my friends and stuff. My dad's sitting there with one of their other buddies with a handle of Crown. He's like, hey, son, come here real quick. He said, you want to drink and stuff? He said, I'm going to show you what it's like to drink. He said, me and you are going to go shot for shot.
Oof. Oh, man.
With a handle of Crown
blackout
Royal.
story's got a shot-to-shot story.
With a handle of Crown, right? And he's like Bruce, because that's his buddy. He said, Bruce is going to pour him. And he said, me and you's going to take him. Dude, he's trying to teach me a lesson, right? So, I think it was something crazy like 7 or 8 shots, like back to back. But see, I was already buzzing, dude. I wasn't drunk anymore at this point because I went and laid down for a couple hours. But I was buzzing beforehand. And it was like 7 or 8 shots. But I didn't realize he was filling my shit up because it was like a plastic shot glass, so I couldn't see the content of it. He was holding his thumb over the bottle when he was acting like he was pouring my dad's. And he was filling me up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They're teaching you a lesson.
Right? And these houses around the island, I know all these people because we used to go there every year. They're on stilts, and it's right on the river. It's badass.
Yeah, in case it floods.
I stumble over to one of these people's houses. They're watching basketball or some shit. And at this point, all the liquor hadn't hit me yet. So I stumble over there, and all of a sudden it hits me, dude. I'm fucked up. I kicked my damn shoes off over there, apparently. I don't remember this part. Kicked my shoes off.
Blackout, yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm fucked up, this and that and the other. And I'm 16 at the time, mind you. Wind up having to get carried back to the RV. My dad's still out there hanging out with his buddies. My dad abandons me at this point, bro.
He's so mad at you.
He abandons me, dog.
He's so mad at you.
Yeah, he abandons me. He's still out there by the fire hanging out with his buddies. And 2 of the guys carried me back to the RV, right? And they said they took me inside and like threw me on the couch because I was sleeping on the couch in the RV. And walked away. Well, they said as they were walking away, they heard the door fling open. And I was like, I gotta take a piss. And then I fell out of the RV. And they were like, took me back inside, threw me back in the bed. And next thing I know, I'm waking up. It's like 7:30 the next day. I'd barfed all over this RV, dude. All over it. First time ever drinking.
Yeah? You blacked out first time ever drinking. All right.
Dad thought he was going to teach me a lesson.
Well, did you learn anything? Maybe
No.
you knew what the point of no return was at that point, or at least you had been there and passed it.
I don't know, man. That is bar none the drunkest I've ever been in my life. Still.
Really? First times, bar none. Wow, that's crazy. So
Dude, we're talking about a little 16-year-old liver taking 8 shots of Crown, bro, for punishment. That's like, you heard the old stories. That's like the equivalent of like, you hear like the old school stories. They're like, oh, my dad made me sit down and smoke a whole pack of cigarettes. It's like that, but worse.
Yeah. So my first time blacking out. Or well, no. Wasn't my first time blacking out. Worst time
blacking out.
So I'm at a bonfire with some buddies. And, you know, I'm not going to say what age I was, but I'm younger than I am now. Let's put it that way.
Older than 16, probably.
I don't remember.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Something like that.
So I really don't. I don't remember what age I was, but so I'm sitting. So we're at this bonfire, and it's like a small bonfire. It's like me and like I think 3 or 4 other dudes, and so we got the tailgates are popping. We're all sitting on the tailgates, and me and one of my buddies, we're like sitting there, and they brought a handle of freaking white. I think it was like a Bacardi. I still to this day don't drink Bacardi because of this night. So I mean, it's like half a bottle. And so I'm taking, we have those real tall shot glasses, the double ones.
Double ones.
Yeah. And so there's one for me and one for my buddy. My favorite guy. And so same kind of thing. We're like, let's go shot for shot. So me and my buddy, apparently I was freaking hell on wheels at that point, and I wanted to be the freaking Billy Badass. And so next thing you know, I've had 7 shots and he's had 1. And I was like, sounds like you got some catching up to do. And he goes, fuck this. I'm not doing it. Drink back.
So he backed out on you.
Pretty much. After like 1 or 2 shots.
That's a bitch move.
Well, it was kind of because like
a smart move. But
well, yeah, it was a smart move, and the buddy wasn't trying to get as fucked up as I was at the time.
You were on a mission at this point.
Apparently, I had a death wish.
You were on a mission at this point.
But the story
you were getting drunk.
Gets much better. So I'm sitting down on the tailgate, which if you're drinking and you're sitting down, when you stand up and that's when it hits. So I remember he stopped. So he stopped taking shots with me. And so I remember getting another shot glass because he stopped taking shots. So I started just doing doubles of, I think it was a double shot. I'm pretty sure it was a double shot glass.
Yeah.
So I'm doing like freaking double shots.
At this point, I don't really think it matters.
I'm 3 sheets to the wind.
How many did you do?
I remember trying to count because I remember 7 is when he gave up. But the last thing I remember...
And then you started double fisting him after he gave up?
Yeah, bro.
Ugh.
Listen to this. So, granted, I was 280 pounds then.
Yeah, right.
This is the fattest I've ever been.
Yeah.
So I do... Last thing I remember is I'm sitting on my buddy's tailgate. I go 21, 22. I stand up, woke up on his floor. Don't remember shit between the two. I woke up on the floor. I mean, literally, it was like 21, 22. Stood up, went to go walk to my other buddy's truck who's there. And I woke up on the floor of my buddy's bedroom. And when I woke up, I wasn't wearing a shirt. I'm laying there with like a freaking like sheet. And I'm like, where's my phone? I'm laying on my phone. It's freaking like digging into my back. I get my phone. And this is when Snapchat was real big.
That's the worst, bro.
Is
waking up and having to check your messages.
Get my phone. Freaking. So let me just add this. This is Easter. The Saturday before Easter.
So you wake up on Easter Sunday?
Wake up on Easter Sunday.
Oh!
I check my phone, just for Jesus, and
just for Jesus. You're looking for Jesus at this point.
So I check my phone. There's Snapchat's 10-second videos at this point.
Yeah,
at the most.
It's when it first came out. 2.5
minutes of videos. I don't remember throwing up at all when I wake up. Right? But my throat hurts. So
yeah.
I felt like I had been thrown up. I wake up, I check my Snapchat, and there's 2.5 minutes of me projectile vomiting. And I don't remember a fucking bit of it. So now, there's a large group of my friends that when I give them a call, it is a picture of me on a bed of a tailgate, on a tailgate of the bed of a truck, just shooting vomit out of my mouth. That's my blackout story. And I have no recollection of throwing up besides these videos.
That's tough.
They have videos of me rolling around in the bed of the truck, just like making animal noises and shit. Like,
that's the worst.
God, dude, that was closest. That whole Easter, I remember we went to this like big like family event They had like all kinds of food and games and shit.
You
There's
don't want no part of it.
Amazing pond too, where they're like everyone's like bass fishing and shit. They got like, dude, it's amazing. And this is me the whole time. I'm sitting there with friggin' sunglasses and a hat on, just like in a like friggin' like lawn chair, like Jesus Christ, like friggin' passing out, passing out. Dude, it was rough.
Back before liquid IVs came out, that's for sure.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I got to piss so bad. You care if I take a piss?
Go ahead,
take a piss break?
I got a piss.
And we're back. All right.
Back in action.
So that's my first time. Well, like I said, it wasn't my first time, but that was the worst time. Blackout.
I've got another funny blackout story to tell you.
Let's go.
Dude, I'm only thrown up from drinking like twice, literally.
Sounds like you need to do some more drinking.
No, bro. It's like I don't know what it is, but I typically feel like absolute death the next day if I don't throw up. Like I threw up that time.
Dude, I
threw up that time. I threw up 3 times. I threw up that time. I threw up one time when I was at like a high school party and I was 19. And that's when the strawberries first came out, and I like shotgun like 8 of them, 8 or 9 of them. I shotgun like 8 or 9 of them because
strawberries got no chill, bro.
Because I asked this chick if I could. That's back in my Grey Goose drinking days. But I asked this chick if I could have a strawberry because she showed up with a 12-pack, right? I'm getting into a whole different story than what I was going to tell you.
No, but them strawberries are poison.
But, bro.
Poison.
So I see this chick with a strawberry, right? And I know this chick, and I was like, I haven't tried one of those yet. Can I get one? And she's like, absolutely fucking not. She's like, you got your own full bottle of liquor, Ty. And I was like, well, I just want one. And she said, no, those are mine. I'm drinking those. I was like, all right. And this is back when cargo shorts were in style. So I'm wearing cargo shorts. No, bro. I didn't jack one. It was the 12-pack of the mini cans, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I walk to the fridge and I look around like I'm like a little bandit or something. And I see those things sitting in there. Dude, I shove like 6 or 7 of them in my cargo shorts and walk outside, bro. And I'm like, I'm going to teach this bitch a lesson. I start slamming them.
They're really good.
Dude, chug all of them. Like back to back to back to back to back. Dude, I wake up.
Boy, you got messed.
Dude, I wake up in my buddy's backyard. He lives on a golf course, actually. Or his parents do. His parents lived on a golf course. They had a little condo I don't know why we partied in a condo on a golf course. And it's not, when I say condo on a golf course, you're thinking like this upscale place. No. It's not. If I told you what the golf course was, you'd get it.
Okay.
But anyways, so I apparently disappear like 45 minutes after this. Like vanish.
I'm going to do that.
And it's black outside, dude. It's like midnight. They walk around finding me, 2 of my buddies. Dude, I got a pile of pink throw up right here. And I'm in the fairway of hole 1 on said golf course with a cut on my arm. So they pick me up and take me inside, and then that was the end of that. I got them damn strawberries though, man. I got them damn strawberries.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, fuck them things, bro. Them things are so loaded with sugar, too.
Bro. But see, I think sugar and alcohol together get you jacked up.
It's 2 poisons.
Get you jacked
up. It's like quick. Jägermeister and Red Bulls. It's another New Orleans story for me.
Listen, you want a story about that? I have a buddy who was diabetic. Didn't know what a Jaeger bomb was. Yeah. We were playing like beer pong, but with Jaeger bombs. Yeah. So my friend that's diabetic didn't know that a Jaeger bomb is Red Bull and
not sugar-free Red Bull either, right?
Hell no. This is full sugar, full fat, whatever you want to call it. This is the full.
Just nothing but bad for you.
Yeah. And these are like these weird little cups that have got like a shot in the middle, and then you fill the brim with whatever it is you're mixing with. So we're playing beer pong with those at this buddy's house. And like
so it's got a Jaeger bomb in the bottom of it and it's topped off with Red Bull. Is what I'm getting.
Pretty much. Like the center of it is the shot, and then the outside of it. So as you're drinking it, the two things pour together.
Yeah, you get the Red Bull at first, and
Yeah.
then you get the shot, and then you get more Red Bull.
Yeah, yeah. And so we're like, granted, this party's been going on, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. It's not long enough for anybody to be hammered. And like, and so we're like sitting there playing this like game, right? And we're like having a good time, whatever. And like we look over at our buddy who's sitting on the couch, and he's passed out. And we're like,
The diabetic guy.
yeah. We're like, what the fuck happened to him? And then next thing you know, he like sits up and he's like, whoa. And we're like, what the fuck's going on? He just throws up on the carpet, everything. We're like, bro, we haven't even been here that long. What the fuck's going on? And then like, I thought he died that night. Like we were like, dude, this is how crazy this night was. So like, this is, I mean, probably midnight. And I went to work the next day at 5 a.m. So I was up at 4 to go to work. And so like, this is midnight. And we're freaking, me and my other buddy, we're like carrying this dude back to his truck. And we're like, okay, hopefully he has insulin at his truck. Bro, we don't know shit about diabetes. We're literally like, if he's got a shot there, we're going to give it to him. Whatever that means. Bro, we were so, like, it was the
Did y'all give him a shot of insulin?
No, we got back to his truck. Dude, he had like a 2-door, like, short bed truck. And we freaking scoured that thing top to bottom. Which, granted, my buddy that helped me carry him there was way more hammered than I was. And so we're like freaking scouring this truck. And next thing you know, we're like, I don't know where, like, I guess he doesn't have it.
Man.
And so we're just trying to get him to drink water. He's like hugging the toilet bowl at the house. Like,
What I want to know is, like, how'd this kid not put 2 and 2 together as soon as he took a sip of it?
I don't know, man. I think when you're drinking
Dude,
like that, you just want to not ask questions.
My dad's a diabetic now, man, and he gets. Now, granted, he don't even drink mixed drinks or anything. He just takes swigs of Crown and chases it with water. But he gets hammered quick, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, like, we were over at his house for his 60th the other day, man, and like, me and him were like barbecuing and stuff. He's literally a professional barbecuer. He used to compete.
I don't believe him. I don't believe you. You have to invite me over.
I'll bring you some of the product, dog.
Dude, you got to. I don't believe it till then.
But so, anyways, he's getting fucked up, dude. And this is like 5 or 6 o'clock, bro. And there's like, I don't know, 15, 20 people at his house, maybe a little more than that. I don't know. But there's like 7 people in his living room. His recliner's empty. He walks in there. He's like, I'm fucking hammered. And I was like, or he said, son, I might be a little fucked up. And I was like, yeah, I can tell. And, dude, he walks into his living room. These people are having a conversation, whatever. He don't even look at them, bro. He shuts the light off, gets in his recliner, reclines back, and goes to sleep with all these people at his house.
Yeah.
At like 5 or 6 o'clock.
Dude, my dad, that's the one thing about my dad. My dad, I don't think the closest I've ever seen my dad to being drunk was he was laughing a lot. My dad, when he drinks, it's like 1 or 2.
My dad gets mean when he drinks, dude.
Yeah.
Not like mean, but like just like smart ass,
just like an asshole.
Yeah,
quick responses.
Yeah.
Mean. Yeah. Not like fighting mean,
and like blatantly, he gets like blatantly shit faced, like he wears it. he goes. There's no like margin in between. It's just like he goes from straight stone cold sober to just drunk.
Yeah. That's the best, man. You can't tell me that's not a good time, though.
Bro, it's funny, dude.
Listen, I don't drink that often, Ty, but when I do, it's a good time. Like some of my favorite podcasts are the ones where like we had a couple sips, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a podcast with my buddy Cody and my buddy Wyatt at the same time, and Colton was here helping too. You know, doing
Was Colton sipping?
Bro, we drank an entire bottle of bourbon between the 4 of us. Bro, we were here. That was the day before my brother's bachelor party, and that night we went to a freaking was it a brewery? Some kind of like beer place. But before we went to that beer place, we were freaking drinking bourbon and Coke and having a podcast. Man, I was freaking like, you listen to that podcast as it starts. It's just like us hanging out, and at the end of it, I'm like saying words that I didn't believe I was saying at the time.
Bro, I drank with Colton one time, man. And he had told me that This is when him and Kelly first started dating.
Okay.
And he had told me that he wanted to come out and shoot pool and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He didn't get really drunk, but we went to a pool hall and then we went downtown. Well, dude, this motherfucker ate 3 meals at this pool hall, bro.
Yeah. Dude, there's something about...
Back before he got the long hair.
Dude, when I was at my heaviest, I could drink so much before I got drunk. Like now, like
yeah, it's a density thing, bro.
dude, it had to be. My liver now is like a pussy compared to what I was then.
Well, now everybody's got a natural tolerance, but then as you put more pounds on, bro, obviously, I mean,
dude,
now granted, I have seen some people who's like big and lightweights, and bro, that shit's just funny.
Dude, I was not a lightweight when I was big. When I was 280 plus, dude, I could drink a 12-pack of beer and still be calm. You know what I'm saying? But now I drink like 4 good beers, and your boy's sitting here like
beer don't do it for me, dog.
No? What kind of beer you drink? Mick Ultras? That don't count as beer. That's them fizzy waters.
No, I drink other shit. Back in the day, I say back in the day like it's a long time ago, but back when I was like 21, 22, Yingling used to be my big thing.
Lagers?
I drink a case of Yingling and specifically, bro. I drink
Yin Yangs.
I drink a case of Yinglings, bro.
Yeah.
So horrible. Those things are like 130 calories. Dude, I was 210 pounds, bro.
Getting thick.
Not working out either. There wasn't no muscle mass.
Dude,
right now I'm 185.
Jesus.
To put that in perspective.
How tall are you?
5'7", 5'8".
Yeah. See, I'm trying to get to 190, but that's freaking hard for somebody who's 6 foot flat. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard thing to get to. I've been drinking a lot of German beers. A buddy of mine went to Germany once, in Ireland and stuff like that. He went over there. He went to Ireland once and
pretty
Germany
much backpack.
once.
Oh, he just went over there.
Yeah, he did like a backpacking, they rented a car and did like a backpacking trip of Ireland and all that.
I still refer to that as backpacking.
Pretty much, but they drink a lot of beer, bro. That beer's really good if you can get it at a decent price, but the alcohol content's higher. So like, I'll drink 4 of those and be freaking stumbling.
I want to check that place out. There's a place in Tampa called Dunderbox.
Dude, you ain't never been?
No.
Shout out Dunderbox. Fucking cheap, amazing,
big beers,
delicious.
Like 44 ounces.
Dude, if you want to go, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. You tell me a date. Like I'm not shitting you at all.
Let's take the podcast out there.
Well, maybe not all that, but because your boy's gonna go to Dunderbox and great time. Dunderbox has been around for forever. Last time I went there, there's a freaking old man there who's singing in German, like a bagpipe type thing.
The food's really authentic too.
Yeah, and it's not that expensive either. Not that expensive. Like you walk in there, there's like a deli and shit, dude.
Really,
Mr. Dunderbox. Yeah, highly recommend. Highly recommend. That's what it's called. You want to go? Let's go.
Let's ride.
All right, man. It's getting close to 9:30.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's about time for me to head out.
Dude, it feels like freaking forever when you're drinking and talking about drinking.
Having a good time.
Dude, I'm saying, man. Thanks for doing this, Ty. I know we've been trying to do this for a minute now. It was awesome. You have a good time?
Yeah, bro. I'll be a return guest for sure.
Listen, as long as we keep this bottle of Tito's around.
I want to come back when Colton's here, and I want to get Robbie along for one.
Okay.
Me, Robbie, and Colton.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it on a weekend though.
Yeah.
Let's do it on a weekend.
That'd be a Friday or Saturday night.
All right.
And we just get fucked up.
Let's do it.
Record one for like 3 hours.
I'm about it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you doing this,
brother.
Ty. Thank you so much. And hopefully we didn't incriminate too many people on this, but 16-year-old Ty, whatever, statute limitations or some bullshit like that, right?
Yeah, nah, dog.
All right, Ty.
That's over a decade ago, man.
Yeah, do you got anything you want to mention, your social media or anything like that, in case anybody wants to follow you?
At TyC16 Instagram.
All right, cool. Thanks everybody.
I'm trying to get to 1K. Follow me.
Yes. All right. Bye everyone. Hello everybody. This episode is over, but if you would like to support the podcast, you can head on over to the Instagram account to Somehow We're Adults and use the link in the bio to donate to the PayPal account there. All of the money that is donated will be used to make the podcast better. But either way, I'll keep it going. Make sure to follow the podcast where you listen to it for future episodes of Somehow We're Adults. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you all for listening, and I'll see you next time.